got this pineapple and I've got a pot here. Now with my pineapple, okay, because we want to produce more pineapples, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go down maybe about 2.5 inches. Some people like to come up here, but for me, that's planted too close to cutting the roots out. So I'm gonna go about 2.5, okay? So about right here. And I'm gonna take it and cut straight through, okay? Now I'm gonna take it, we got roots all throughout here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a hole here, and then I'm gonna stuff it in there, okay? You want to make sure you push down on it real good. The roots will grow, okay? And so if I wanted to, I can take some of these leaves and then just mulch around it if I wanted to, right? Because even in here, it's gonna get a little cooler again. It's only February. Okay, put a little mulch in there. And now we've got our first pineapple planted here, okay? Now I'll probably let this sit over here. It does fine in shade. And surprisingly, pineapple can be pretty hardy as well, all right? So if you're somewhere where, you know, you get down to 32 degrees, you could leave them outside, they'll probably be fine. But once you start going under 32, you may have a problem. So I'm gonna let this one sit here for now. I'm gonna take my knife and then I'm gonna do the second one. So we're gonna do the same thing. Come down maybe about 2.5 inches. I've seen people cut too high and cut the roots out. So I like to go down just a little bit further than I need to. That way I make sure I get the root system in there, okay? Now I'm not one of those people that can twist and the roots still stay intact. I've never been one of those people. So this is the way that works for me. I just cut through, leave about that much on there, and then I'm gonna plant it in there. And the rest, obviously, we're gonna eat that later. So I'm gonna take that off. And now these only cost me about $2 and I don't know 30 something cent from Meijer. So now I'm gonna take this bucket. I'm gonna do the same thing. Now last year I did this just like this. Pineapples did great. Some things started happening, and the ones that I had died out in the greenhouse. Let it get too cold in there, but I mean sometimes things happen. I didn't mulch, I didn't do anything, so I got what I deserve. So I'm having to start all the way over again because I neglected them. But building this entire tunnel for my citrus and tropical plants, I can't neglect them, right? So this is why we're building this. We go to the grocery and look at the prices of how high things are. It's starting to get crazy. So we're gonna be growing more peaches as well on the outside, more apples and plums and all of that as well. So now I'm gonna take some leaves and I'm gonna mulch this up good. Because again, we're in February, I'm in 5B, although it's a warm day today, maybe 60 something. And then here it's probably 85, 90 degrees. We still know cold weather is not done yet. So we just taking our leaves and mulching them up. This is free mulch. So if you collect your leaves, you know, during the fall or winter or whatever, and you save them, like I was able to mulch this entire hoop house with old leaves that we collected from this past fall. You never know what you'll need them for, right? So you could use them for composting. That's your carbon. You mix it in with some grass clippings or any other types of weeds, put them together, and then you got your own compost, right? Because you need carbon, which is going to be your leaves or your wood chips, and then you're going to need grass clippings or dandelion leaves or something like that to make your own compost, okay? So again, we've got our pineapple here, and this might actually be a decent place for them for right now until it starts to get really hot out consistently. Then we'll put them over here maybe, okay? Now what's next is we are going to get into the citrus fruit.